On the channel, we're back with the vintage collection, Peasant Anakin Skywalker, and a clone trooper. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings in 2021 and beyond. And today we're unboxing more vintage collection figures with Peasant Anakin Skywalker and what is this one? The 41st Elite Corps Clone Trooper. But remember, for all your vintage collection needs, Black Series needs, and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So today, like I said, we're going to unbox these two. I feel like I'm the only one in the universe unboxing vintage collection figures because the carding looks so cool. It's just a throwback. We love it all. But you guys know I'm a loose collector at the core. Well, I'm in a card at the core, but these days, loose collector, it seems to be. And I'm building out a Star Wars display that's going to be big and bad, hopefully for 2022. We'll see if that comes true. But I thought we'd unbox these two together. Bundling a few of these in some of these videos is what we've been doing. And I thought today we'd do Anakin Skywalker first. Peasant Anakin Skywalker. Apparently in the Star Wars universe, if you put on a poncho, guess what? You're officially a peasant. So make note of that if you're ever in any of these galaxies. Don't put that on because people are going to treat you like you're a poor peasant out there. It seems like that's just the way it goes. But there's Anakin looking downtrodden, looking down in that glamour shot. He's got that Kenner logo on his shirt. I'm sure he got that embroidered at one of the fine Galaxy printer t-shirt places. But it looks great on his shirt. He's just repping Kenner all across the galaxy. Star Wars Attack of the Clone logo at top. I just love this old school vintage style packaging. You got Anakin there in the orange background, really calling the figure out. And in the back's the same. Probably the most boring packaging as far as the back goes of any figure line I unbox on the channel. I just absolutely hate this. There's just half of its warnings and just, it's insane. Just insane. Is what it is though. No changing it. Anakin Skywalker Peasant Disguise. He's got two lightsabers in here. Let's unbox it. Let's see what's doing. Get this out. There's those instructions. See you later. There it is. Background. See you later. Get out of here. All right, look at this. Plastic prison. A little hard to see, I think. There he is. Got that blue lightsaber. Let's pull that out. Got the unflamed. Is that what they say? Unflamed lightsaber. It's not really a flame, but I call it unflamed. There it is. See you later. Get out of here. Oh, we got soft goods. So poor Peasant Annie. We're going to pull this off right off the bat. Man, he looks just like a little kid with the poncho off. That's peasants for you. But it's funny, he's a peasant with the poncho on, but then he's got this crazy shirt that you'd see on runways, I'm sure. Just looking only like he can look. The most fashionable peasant in all the galaxy with this little vest going on here. And he's got his hair braids in the back. Head sculpt's all right. It always seems like a lot of these vintage collection figures, the head sculpt's maybe a tad big. The necks are always kind of really small on these. I've always kind of found that to be the case. I can't remember which way this goes back on. I don't know. I don't really like this poncho. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It just, I don't know. It looks like, I don't know what that looks like. It looks like he's wearing a, I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. It's a mess. It's a mess. I know that much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this one at all. I don't understand why he's a peasant if you got a poncho on. I don't understand that, how that correlates. It's young Anakin. It's a different Anakin that we don't have. I've got more of the Clone Wars fighting Anakin. We need the little kid Anakin. Hopefully one of those days we'll get that, and I'm sure we will. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to put that lightsaber in his hand, see how that looks. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Anakin was awfully whiny in a lot of the Clone Wars movies. You know, I didn't like him as a little kid either. But I did like him in the Clone Wars cartoon series. That's where Anakin took over for me, and that's where I grew to like him a heck of a lot more. They did a much better job on the character in the Clone Wars than they did in the movie, if you ask me. So there it is. Has he got a place to put his lightsaber? He does. He's got a little hole on the side. I always forget about that. If I can get it in there. Oof, this hole looks a little small, but the lightsaber, there it goes. Fits right on the side. I do like that. You can store that on the side of him. So that is a cool feature. But it is what it is. I don't know. Will I leave the poncho on? Will I take the poncho off? I'm not sold. I'm just not sold on this poncho. Just not sold on it. I don't know. So there it is, Anakin in poncho, the poor downtrodden Anakin, poncho and all. Now this one's a little bit more exciting, a little army builder action, a clone trooper, 41st Elite Corps clone trooper. Soledad Clone Du 41E Corpse Day Elite. There it goes. This is a foreign carded figure. I'm not even sure where I picked this up from, but it's definitely foreign card, Revenge of the Sith. A little glamour shot of a clone trooper there, Revenge of the Sith at the top. There he is in that kind of mustard background. It really pops against the white. And in the back, celebrating the legacy. Same background, all the languages, all that kind of stuff. Kenner logo. Comes with the Clone Trooper blaster, removable helmet. I do appreciate the removable helmet on some of these army builders. Most of the time it's just a straight helmet, but you know, they can be removed, so I think that's kind of cool. It's, you know, something we wouldn't have got back in the old days, that's for sure. There you go. See you later. Plastic Prison. There he is. Clone Trooper. I love it. I'm not sure how many Clone Troopers I have at this point. Maybe 7, 8. You can never have enough Stormtroopers, Clone Troopers. See you later. You can never have enough of that if you ask me. Uh-oh, I threw the gun with that, I think. Well, we know what a Clone Trooper gun is. Huh. I don't know. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Getting ahead of myself. Not bad. Not great. Not the best. Not the worst. Boy, no articulation in the arms there to the side to side. Doesn't look like the Clone Trooper. You know, they're all based on the same guy. The head scan's off on this one. This is probably the most off of the ones I've seen. Limited articulation. A little bit loose at the legs, which usually these vintage collections are pretty tight. So tight I'm worried I'm going to break when I move the articulation around. This guy definitely has to have his helmet on because he is ugly. I think it's a terrible scan, terrible head sculpt on this one, so I don't like it. But it is an army builder, like I said. Very strange. Legs go out very easily. Got the joints there that move out so you can do the splits and stuff. Oh, losing the helmet. Knocking stuff around. He can do the splits and stuff, but it gives him kind of a weird stance. Just I don't know. I don't like this one. I mean, it's all right. It's fine. It'll display well with the other ones. But as far as what I want, you got zero articulation at the shoulders. You can't move anything. It's all limited. It's a mess. The head sculpt's terrible. And the legs are too loose and have a weird bend to them. They just don't, like, they flail out like that. And that's just weird. I don't know. Not for me. He's just going to be standing in the back with his blaster ready to go. That'll look okay. It's not like I'm going to be playing with these guys. It's not like I'm a kid. If I was a kid, I'd be like, oh, this is the first Clone Trooper that dies in my war. He's not a part of that, so that's the way it's going to be. I don't know. A little bit disappointed on both of these. Peasant Anakin, not for me. This Clone Trooper, we've had better Clone Troopers in the past. Smoke and Mirrors, it's fine. It is what it is. As usual, I don't pay hardly anything for these vintage collections. I'm playing retail or below. Got to get a deal. Watching the deals out there. I'm only picking these up for a deal. I'm not buying some of these vintage collection cards that are $100 just to open them up. Not going to do that. I'll play the long game. They'll get re-released. They'll come out. I'll find them used, loose, something like that, you know. And the Star Wars is the true long game because there's so many characters. There's so many lines. I really would like to have one of every character. Going to be tough to do, but that's where it goes back to that long game. That dreaded long game. We love it. We hate it, but we all play it on one line out there somewhere. You guys in the comments tell me where you play the long game. What are you doing? Star Wars long game like me? Tell me in the comments. Tell me your thoughts on these. What did you think? Did you unbox these? Do you have any opinions on these? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. Twitter at SirPaul64. Instagram _Kyle_Peterson. ProWrestlingTees.com/Kyle Peterson. Get your very own Kyle Peterson t-shirt. Support the channel and all that fun stuff. So for two pretty disappointing figures, Clone Trooper and Anakin Skywalker, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.